recording in progress. Here we go. Aiden, we'll start with you. All right. How do I solve a +9? Yeah, you would -9. All right. All you're doing is subtract 9 like always. Now, Mikey, can I just say I already know what 13 minus 9 is? Yes. So Aiden, for those of you guys who need it, put the -9 in the -9 if you need that. I'm hoping at this stage of the game, you don't need that. You can just say, I know I'm subtracting 9. So then, Aiden, tell me what is the answer?
P is greater than, or
yes,
greater than 4.
4. P is greater than 4. That is the answer, but it's not graphed. All right, so you draw a number line. All right, just like this. You always put the answer, which is 4. Then you put the opposite, -4. That's how I want you to do this. Anybody have a question with that? Now, Aiden, is it open or closed?
It's open.
Open. Going in which direction?
To the right.
To the right. Anybody have an issue with that? Bless you. Tell me. Yes, you have to put the number line. And that should be the easy part, but we're just practicing. All right. That should be the easy part. All right. Lila, you are up. Number 3. Now, hold up before we do this. Well, go ahead. Tell me what to do.
Would you +12 or would you or -7?
Yes, you're going to -7 because again, we're trying to isolate the number and the variable. All right, we are trying to get the variable by itself. So this right here, I want all alone. So how do I get rid of the +7 again?
-7.
Yeah, we're going to do -7 and -7. So now read this number to me. What's this answer right here?
-17 is equal to or greater than x.
Okay, I like that, but 12 and 7 make how much?
Wouldn't you
Mhm.
add them?
Yep, so what's 12 and 7? I didn't hear you.
-19.
That's what I heard. -19. However, listen to me. We have to put the variable first. So I need everybody's eyes up here. Now I'm going to teach you something, so I need you to listen. All right. If I say 3 is greater than 0, is that true? 3 is greater than 0. That's true. Now I'm going to compare 0 to 3. So 0 is what compared to 3? Less than. Now, why am I doing that? Because I'm trying to show you when you change the order, you have to change the inequality sign. Please look up and make sure you just saw what I did. I want the variable first. So if I put the variable first, Lila, how am I going to rewrite this?
X is less than or equal to -.
You are amazing. Thank you for listening. That is exactly correct. When you switch the order, you have to switch the inequality. When you switch the order, you have to switch the inequality. And now we're going to graph this real quick. So I'm going to make a number line. What numbers am I putting down?
-19 and positive.
Yep, -19 and +19. And now, Lila, is it solid or open?
Solid.
Solid, going in which direction?
To the left.
You are amazing. Thank you for listening. That is perfect. Perfect. Listen, I can't do anything more than ask if you have a question, right? So you have to speak up now if you're not sure about something. I mean it, all right? Some of you can do better. Tell me.
How do you know what you subtract?
So in this problem over here, I like what you just said. I'm trying to isolate the x, right? So the 7 is in the way. So how do I get rid of +7? That's right. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Mackenzie, you're up on number 5. What am I going to do? Subtract 7. Now, Mikey, do I have to put -7? It's boring to do that. If you need to do that, I want you to do that. But we all should be pretty good at this one-step equations now. All right, so now what is my answer, Mackenzie?
R is less than or equal to -10.
All right, we're doing good. All right, so now what two numbers go on the number line?
-10 and +10.
Yep, and what kind of dot?
It's gonna be filled.
Right.
by
At which number?
-10.
And then what direction am I going?
to the left.
To the left. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
When do you know, like, which number?
Oh, well, because it's the answer right here. Watch. Look right here. This was our answer. Makes sense now, right? Okay. So Max, you're on number 7.
And number 7, so you add 4.
Add 4. So what do I get?
-6.
What? You have to read me the
J equals -6.
not equals.
J.
You got to tell me what that.
over- No, J less than or equals -6.
Yes, perfect. Now,
And
what two numbers go on my number line?
-6 and 6.
And what kind of dot?
Solid
Where at?
and -6.
And where am I going?
To the left.
To the left. It's perfect. I like it a lot.
Why'd you put -6?
Oh, I didn't. Thank you, smarty pants. That goes over here. Because this is +6. All right, thank you. All right, Sophia, you're up, number 9.
So
Now, this one, I kind of just tried to mess you up from the very beginning. So what should I do right off the bat?
add 14,
This right here, double negatives make us a what?
a positive.
Yeah, so everybody, please, double negatives, she's right. Double negatives make a positive. So over here, I really don't like to do that, but I just wanted to make sure if you remember this, this is actually a what? A +14. Double negatives is a +14.
So
Is
you
that
would
good?
subtract 14.
Yes, now we're going to subtract 14. So when I subtract 14, what do I get?
W,
No, tell me what number first.
13 is greater than W.
No, we subtract 14, right?
Oh, yeah, 13 is greater than, or -1 is greater than W.
Right, so I want to write it like this first. Now, Miss Clifton, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
We subtracted 14, right? You agree? Okay, so now, Sophia, I need you to rewrite it for me.
So the W is less than -1.
Yes, W is less than -1. There's lots of rules here, so that's why I'm saying, make sure you're doing it correct. All right, so now how do I write this, please?
So there would be a -1 and a 1,
And
and it would be an open dot on the -1,
going in,
the left.
going to the left. Beautiful. Tell me.
Do you always have to have like the positives on the right side? and the
Yes,
negative?
yes, always. Because numbers are read left to right or small to large. Okay? All right, Elliot, you're on number 11, kiddo.
Okay, so you would subtract 2.
Now, Miss Clifton, every time they're giving me an answer, you're supposed to be telling me if you agree or not. You with me on this? Right? So do you understand she's subtracting 2? Because that's what your question was before. Are you good with this? Okay, so what's my answer?
So you have C is less than or equal to -10.
Now, is everybody understanding, Mr. Ward, you understanding? I know I'm subtracting 2, right? Do you know you're subtracting 2?
Yeah.
And do you know the answer is -10? Okay, that's critical. So now, tell me, what do I have?
-10 and 10.
-10 and 10.
And then it's a closed circle and it's going to the left.
Yep, going to the left. All right, Jacob, you're up. 13, please.
First, you're going to divide -8 by 16.
Okay, now,
Oh, yeah,
listen.
no, we did.
Okay, tell me.
So what we're going to do is we divide and this, either if you multiply or divide and negative, you have to flip the sign.
How did you know that?
the other way.
How did you know that?
I watched a YouTube video a couple weeks
All
ago.
right, attaboy. Good, I like it. All right, so listen, he is 100% correct. Now, I used to tell my teacher, you math people are just making this stuff up. There's no, well, why would you just switch the sign? All right, so I'm going to show you why, but everybody look up. He is 100% correct. When you divide by a negative, you must change all the signs. When you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to change the inequality sign. Now, the negative here becomes a what? Positive. So I write X, then what is it?
X equals.
Not equals,
Sorry, I'm used to equals. X is less than
less than
-2.
-2. I divided by -8. Notice the inequality sign changed. That's the rule for multiplying or dividing by a negative. Change the inequality sign. All right, so now when I draw my number line, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. All right, but when I draw my number line, what numbers are going down?
You're gonna put -2 and -2,
And then,
3. All right, negative.
no, what kind of circle?
Oh, open
Open at what?
in the middle where the negative is,
Going in which direction?
going to the left.
Going to the left. All right, now I'm going to show you real quick. All right, you don't have to write this down, just pay attention and listen. All right, does everybody agree that 2 is greater than -3? Everybody okay with that? Look up, guys, stop working. Everybody's looking up. 2 is greater than -3, right? So if I multiply by 3, does everybody agree 6 is greater than -9 still? If I subtract 2, 4 is greater than -11. Does everybody agree with that? Now, I'm gonna add 5. 9 is greater than -6. Is that still true? Now, watch what happens when I multiply by -2. If I multiply by -2, I get -18 is greater than 12. Is that true? Is -18 greater than 12? No. Notice it didn't change when I added, it didn't change when I subtracted, didn't change when I multiply, doesn't change when I divide. The only time it changes is when you multiply or divide by a what? Negative. So to make it correct, you would change this inequality sign to less than. All right, so that's the note. Multiply, divide by negative, change the inequality sign.
What if there is a negative in the problem, but you're not?
No, I'm on 13. Okay, we're gonna get to all of them. We're gonna get to all the what ifs. All right. So anybody have any questions with 13 now? That's just a rule you have to remember. All right, Mikey, you're on 15. Go. What do I have to do? Divide by 12. So what's the answer?
A is greater than or equal to -2.
That's how easy. So everybody's going to graph that. What two numbers go down, Mikey?
+2 and -2.
Exactly. Now, what kind of dot
Close dot,
at what number?
-2
Going in which direction?
to the right.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Yes, ma'am.
Would you divide by, wouldn't you divide by -12?
No. That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So please listen to me. I'm dividing both sides by 12. Right? So these cancel. This number that I'm dividing by is not negative, so I don't change it. You with me? You have to be dividing by a negative. Has nothing to do with the number being negative. All right, Mr. Ward, you're up. 17. What am I doing here? Divide by what? Divide by what? Nope. What kind of 6? Yes, come on, you got to get that right. Divide by -6. So when I divide by -6, what's my answer?
Greater than -3.
Negative divided by negative is a, yes. Come on now, I'm trying to help you get better. You hear me? Does that make sense or not? All right, and I was happy because you changed the sign, because we divided by a negative. When you divide by a negative, you change the sign. When you multiply by a negative, you change the sign. All right, so now on my number line, where do my numbers go?
-3 and -3.
And what kind of circle or what kind of dot?
It's a open circle.
Open, going which direction?
It's going to the right.
Yes, that's how easy. All right, Wilson, you're up on 19.
you're gonna multiply.
By what?
-2.
That is correct. So what's -2 times 5?
-2 times 5 is -10.
What happens to the sign?
The sign flips, so it's less than,
Less than what?
x.
Yes. But remember, the variable has to be first. So now what am I going to do? How do I rewrite that?
X is greater than -10.
Yes, x is greater than -10. Notice we switched it around, so you had to change the sign. So here we go. Tell me about the two numbers.
-10 and 10.
And what kind of dot?
Open,
Going in which direction?
right?
Easy, easy, easy. Okay, yes, ma'am, good for you. Okay, look right here. I'm going to show you something really helpful. All right. First of all, greater than is always going to the right. But now I'm going to show you something that's helped me. Notice this arrow right here. If you put this right there, it tells you what direction. Well, I switched it because I multiplied by a negative, kiddo. I multiplied by a negative. Yes. You hear me? No, you don't. Only when you multiply by what? Or divide by a what? Yes. Anytime you multiply, divide by a negative, you have to switch sign. All right, make sure that's a note. Okay, who did that one? Okay, Austin, you're up. What am I doing? So when I divide by -10,
You get -20.
right? And then what sign?
Would it, well, you switch it?
Yes,
And it would be -20 is greater than,
wait a minute. You start with the variable first.
all right, t is same or, I don't know what it's called.
Switch it.
Same or less than?
Yes, less than or equal to. It's okay, less than or equal to. Remember, that looks like an L to me. Miss Clifton, do you understand? We switched the sign on that one, right? Okay, so now, Austin, what am I doing?
Draw an arrow with the closed circle going to the right, or the left.
You're awesome, buddy. Thank you. That was good. Very good. Okay. Maggie,
You do the rest.
yay, thank you. Do the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal?
2,
What kind of two?
-2.
Yes.
So then the x is less than.
No.
I meant x is greater than.
Or-
2,
What?
12.
Yes. Notice here, we multiply by a negative, so we change the sign.
Yeah.
All right, so now how am I graphing?
And then you do +12 and -12.
Yep,
And then on +12, you have a closed circle going to the right.
yes. Good work. Good work. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 25. All right, what am I doing here now? Come on.
You subtract 4.
Yay, subtract 4. And what do I get?
Wait, 25.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing 24. Let's do 25. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you subtract 10.
Where's the variable?
Oh, subtract 2.
You agree with me? Subtract 15.
-5.
Yes, good job, kiddo.
So it'd be C. Is greater than
Yes,
-5.
exactly. What two numbers are going down?
-5 is 5.
Okay, what kind of dot?
It's open dot on the negative.
Good.
It's going right.
You are correct. Correct. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, back up here, Aiden. Double negatives, we automatically just change to a what?
Positive.
Yeah, guys, everybody needs to do that. All right. Change that to a plus. And now what do I do?
You would subtract 16.
Okay.
13.
So what does that equal?
That equals negative 19.
Negative,
Oh, 29.
yes, don't worry.
And it's less than K, and then you'd switch it around.
So it's going to be
K is greater than negative 29.
exactly, K is greater than negative 29. So now what?
It would be negative 29 and positive 29,
Yep,
and it would be an open bracket going to the right. An open circle.
you're good. Yes, sir.
You add 6 to negative 13, so you add 16 to negative 13, so wouldn't that be?
No, because look right here. Look, that's a good mistake, buddy. The reason why you're having trouble is because this is supposed to be a plus 16. So how do I undo plus 16? We minus 16.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Number 29. Of course, the same principle here. Lila, what am I doing?
You make the two negatives a positive,
Exactly.
and then when you'd add it, so
Is that us?
no,
No, okay, what am I doing?
12, and then you add to 12.
How do I get rid of this plus though, girl?
Oh, you said, oh, right, you said that,
You with me, right?
yeah. and
So
then-
minus, now notice we're not using a calculator for 12 minus 0.3. All right, it's like $12 minus 30 cents. What is that?
11.7.
You are amazing. 11.7 is greater than W. Therefore, what do I need to write?
Switch this on.
Switch it so it's what?
W 11.7 is less than W.
So when I rewrite, no. You're rewriting it with the variable first. So it's W.
is greater than 11. Less than 11.
Yeah, you have to switch them when you switch like that.
Isn't that what I said first?
No, I don't think so, but you probably did because I can't hear very well,
Hmm.
right? You good? Is that okay with you right there?
Yeah.
All right. So now how do I graph that?
Negative 11.7.
And
then, close circle on the 11.7 going to the left.
so open circle at 11.7 going to the left. Is everybody okay with that? Anybody have any issues?
No.
All right, Mackenzie, help me.
So I did +0.9,
Plus 0.9.
and that's Z is greater than negative 3.9.
Nice.
And then I just did the number line, and then it's negative 3.9 and positive 3.9. And then on the negative 3.9, it's open circle, which is going to
Yes. No. I've already got Max doing number 33. Max, tell me what to do.
you multiply by 4.
By what?
4.
What kind?
negative 4,
-4. Multiplying by -4.
You get
20 times 4.
80,
4 times 4.
16, so 96.
96. Positive or negative?
Negative.
What do I do to the inequality sign?
You switch it,
That's right.
and then so negative 96 is less than or equal to U, which is U is greater or less than the negative 96.
Exactly. Thank you. Hold on. So what two numbers am I putting down?
And negative 96 and 96.
And then what?
Or we circle at negative 96 that goes like
Yes.
Since they already started off with greater or equal to, wouldn't it end off with less than?
Well, the first thing you had to do is when you multiplied by -4, you had to change the sign.
Oh,
You with me? You had to change the sign twice. Okay, Sophia, you're up, 35.
So you would multiply by -5,
right?
and you would get 60.
What kind of 60? What's the relationship?
Multiply by
F is what?
oh,
What sign?
greater than
Yes,
negative or 60.
F is greater than 60.
And then you would have -60 and 60. And an open dot on 60 going to the right.
Yeah, good job. All right, I'm totally happy. Anybody have any questions with that? Tell me.
I was so confused, like, on how to just. What happens if you were, are you supposed to? Never mind,
I just tried to show you, whenever you multiply, divide by a negative, it seems awkward. You just change the sign,
But
right? That's the rule. All right, Elliot, 37, what am I doing?
Multiplying by -36.
Exactly, so,
So then you get P is greater than -216.
you are amazing.
And then it's -216 and 216. And then it's an open circle on the -216 going to the right.
There we have it. I'm really happy with that. All right, is this the last one? Wow, we did good today.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Jacob, go.
all right, so what we'll do is we would multiply -20, we'll multiply 1/2 times and -24. So we'll do 1/2.
How do I get rid of the fraction? Reciprocal, what's the reciprocal?
Oh, yeah, divide. Just 2/1. 2/1, there'll be 2/1 times -24/1,
Which is,
-48. And same thing, B, and then we make a number line.
B is what?
B is positive.
No. I have to put the B first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. B, does that one -48, other way,
So what sign?
it would be greater than,
Yes, B is greater than -48.
so do the open circle with the 48, and then we put 48, and then we go, make it go, so it'll be right to the where. That's it.
Anybody have any issues?
No.
Uh-oh, we have a problem up front.
So when you multiply by the reciprocal, you don't change the sign?
No, you don't change a sign unless you multiply or divide by a negative. I did not multiply by a negative, I multiplied by a positive.
Mm.
You with me now?
Mhm.
So you only change if you multiply or divide by a negative. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with you. All right, now you just have to do the what?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, all the evens. Thank you, Austin. I could give you some more tomorrow if you'd like. You sure?
Yeah,
39 is enough?
yeah, there is enough.
All right. I don't want to sell you short. I don't want you to feel like you're getting ripped off. You feel like you're getting ripped off?
No.
All right.
Yeah, just another-
Okay, tomorrow then we'll have 60. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Austin.
Thanks.